Every second, news are breaking and events are unfolding. But all this happening take place at once and under unclear circumstances.
Hello there, thanks for joining us. Hey guys, this is Fanny from DELSU Echo.
I am Ibrahim Stephanie.
I am Faith everywhere.
At the interview, we do our best to clear your doubts and provide answers to all your questions, with the sole aim of helping you make informed decisions.
We started carrying for 100 naira when a liter was 300. So then I told you, once you leave here, go and confirm in that DELSU filling station, how much are you selling a liter of fuel? If you ask me to balance up the equation, how much will be proper for me, I will tell you 200 naira.
Witness the unfiltered, unapologetic, and unforgettable conversations on The Interview, showing this Monday on DELSU Echo TV. The Interview, the ultimate test of integrity.
Hello, welcome, and thanks for joining us on another episode of The Interview. I remain your host, Oriva Ifiafia, and I am with my beautiful co-host, Karis Onweke. Hi, Karis.
Thank you, Oriva, and a warm welcome to our amazing audience for joining us on this episode. In today's episode, we'll be discussing the increment of price of intra-campus shuttle service on campus of Delta State University, Abraka. To discuss the issue with us is Mr. Cletus Abada, the chairman of the Tricycle Operators Union in DELSU. Thank you, Mr. Abada, for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, before we delve into the substance of the matter, let's take a recap of the story. Tricycle riders at Delta State University's Abraka campus have increased intra-campus transport fares from 100 naira to 150 naira, citing high fuel costs and maintenance expenses, with further increments planned after the post-UTME exams. Chairman of the Tricycle Riders Association, Mr. Cletus Abada, told DELSU Echo that the increment was necessitated by the rising cost of petrol. Abada further attributed the 50% increment to other expenses like engine oil maintenance and cost of tricycle spare parts. The chairman also disclosed that the union intends to increase the fare to 200 naira after the post-UTME screening exercise, citing the need to make profits. So, sir, please tell us about the mode of your operation. Who owns the tricycle and how do you share revenue?
Okay. This tricycle is owned by individuals, and most of these tricycle owners, they either get it through hire purchase or through cooperatives. So at the end of the day, they balance the cooperative or the owners that bought this tricycle for them. By the time they finish this balancing, the keke will now become their own. So most times, that is how it's being run. So they are owned by individuals, but most of them belongs to either one cooperative or the other.
Okay, so it's more like they are working for them to get money to pay for the keke at the end of the day.
Yes, they are working. They are working. It's just like, let me explain. For example, now Mr. A will call somebody, say, I want to invest in this business. So you will discuss the terms of agreement. If I bought this tricycle for you, how much can you balance me within a period of 2 years? Both of you will now come together and agree. So by the time whatever you people agreed has been paid, the tricycle becomes your own.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. All right, sir. Sir, you still haven't talked about how you share your revenue.
Okay. In terms of, I don't understand. In terms of, is it with the student union government or?
Yes, sir. The student union.
Okay. At the end of the day, we remit. There's a token we pay to the student union government. We remit. The people that are working within the campus, they are duly registered. So at the end of the day, they remit to the student union government.
Okay, so what is the percentage you're working with?
Most times we we don't disclose it because it's not fixed. It's not fixed.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay, so sir, recently your union announced an increment in cost of intra-campus fare from 100 naira to 150. What led to this increment?
Okay. Thank you very much. You quite agree with me that for some time now, when Tinubu came and the subsidy has been removed, it led to the increment of everything in the market, the high cost of living, the inflation on ground. So we the transporter, we discovered that at the end of the day, after buying fuel, maybe you pay your keke balance to your owner, you discover that you that is riding will not have something to go home with. So it is not difficult for you to maintain this tricycle. And we look at it that we can no longer, that 100 naira we have been carrying can no longer sustain us. So that is what led to this increment.
So was the increments made with the students in mind? Because if you are increasing the fare from 100 naira to 150, it's affecting the students. So was the increments made with the students in mind, or it was just made in favor of the keke drivers?
Okay, I want to believe it's for both sides, because we all go to the same market. We all go to the same market, and at the end of the day, if you go to the market, for example, now fuel has gone up, you will not say you will not buy, you will buy. But at the end of the day, if you discover that you cannot make profit with the normal price that you are carrying, you'll be forced to increase your price so that you can make profit from that business. So if you look at it, even the students, they will agree with us that things are no longer the same. As of today now, when I bought for this morning at Renoye, the one in DELSU, I bought for 117 naira per liter. That was today. That is the current price I bought from Renoye, 117 per liter. Now, before Tinubu came on board, a liter of fuel was sold for about maybe 200, 300 at most, 200, 300. But as of today now, look at what we are buying fuel. So you discover that things have changed within a short period of time, and it's telling of everybody. And there is no transport, no park today that you will go to that the price have not changed. Nearly every park in the country, the price is no longer the same because of the high cost of fuel and maybe diesel. The price have changed. That is why our price can no longer remain the same. So the student should also understand.
So you say you bought for this morning how much?
Okay, 117 naira.
For a liter?
A liter at Rain Oil filling station, the one that used to call DELSU filling station.
So do you mean 1,117?
1,117.
Because you said 117 naira.
Okay, sorry, 1,117 naira, close to 1,2.
Okay, sir.
That is what I bought this morning.
How many times do you guys buy fuel in a day?
It depends. It depends. Sometimes if there is work, but this period, if there is work, sometimes you spend up to 10,000 naira for fuel in a day.
How many liters?
A liter is...
How many liters fills the tank up?
Like tricycle liter is about 8 liters. So you calculate 8 times times the normal figure, you get your figure. Okay. But most times that is when there is work, maybe school is a section, passenger on ground, you can spell to that. But now sometimes you buy just few 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 as the case may be.
Okay, so and this 10 liters now that you people buy in a day, how much does it fetch?
Okay.
Like how much do you guys make in a day?
Okay.
Just a rough estimate.
A rough estimate. Currently now, if you buy currently now there's no work on ground like that, so I will not be able to give you. But in the past, with that, let's say 8 liter, if there is work, you can use that 8 liter to work up to, let's say, 12,000. And before now, you can't get the 8 liter for up to about 12,000 naira. But now, if you calculate 8 liter now, you discover that it's almost equivalent to 8,000 naira by the current price now. Yesterday I bought 970. Today now I bought 1,117. So you see that the price is going up on daily basis. It's not fixed. The last I bought from Matrix filling station, which is one of the cheapest in Abraka, is 850. That was the last price I bought per liter, 850 at Matrix filling station. But for now, for some time now, they don't have fuel. So most times, but the official price now as of today that I heard on news, that NNPC will be selling for about 9 something. That is what I heard. Okay. I don't know, it's somebody that told me. I don't know how true it is.
A part of the reason given for the increase was the cost of fuel and spare parts. Does it mean that each time these prices will continue to increase every now and then?
Ideally, that is how it's supposed to be. Because if you go into the market today now, you discover that the high cost of inflation is on every product in the market. One, before now, when I bought my first tricycle, it was sold for 450,000. But as we speak today now, the current price now is above 3 million. You see the gap now. Now, for example, somebody will not get 3 million to buy a tricycle for you. He will not add his own on top of it to make, let's say, approximately 5 million. So you will start struggling on weekly basis to make sure you remit every week. Let's assume every week you be remitting 50,000. You discover that at the end of the day, if you did not add to the cost of transportation, to meet up will be a problem. To meet up with that 50,000 on a weekly basis will be a problem, because one, before you move on daily basis, you must get fuel inside that vehicle. And at the end of the day, every 2 weeks, you must change your oil. That is servicing the vehicle. And even oil now has gone up too. So every 2 weeks, you must prepare money, keep money aside to change the engine oil, change your air filter, and do some maintenance. Brake will be there. You'll be changing some brake too, and doing some normal services. So everything put together, you discover that you are putting more to make sure say you sustain the life of that keke. Do you understand? So if you are using to carry peanuts, you can't survive the business. You can't survive it. That is why most times the government of the day will bring out a policy. I can give an example of the dragger time. He introduced park everywhere and bobs of vehicle, but at the end of the day they could not sustain it. It's because due to the cost of maintenance, fuel is also there, maintenance is also there. So you discover at the end of the day they can't maintain it. If they are carrying, and government will always reduce its own subsidize so that the price will come down for the common man. You will discover that trying to please the common man, they can't maintain those vehicles. So at the end of the day, they will pull out of the business. And you see most of those parks now everywhere in Delta State, they are no longer functioning. But if you were to be individuals, like a Gulf Rainer, maybe from here to Lagos, you know how much they are carrying. From Warri to Lagos, you know how much a Gulf Rainer will carry. Because of that high cost that is carrying, he'll be able to pay his worker, maintain the keke. If the vehicle is old, can replace some of the old ones. That is why you see that the government most times, because of the subsidies that is subsidizing for the transport system, they cannot sustain it for a long time. So as a matter of fact, if the transport fare remain the same, we cannot survive in this business. For example, when, let me talk about this school now, when fuel was at about 250, 300. That was when we started carrying for 100 naira. When I joined the transport system in the school, we started with 30 naira. From 30 naira, it increased to 40 naira. From 40 naira to 50 naira. From 50 naira to 60 naira. Not too long, with just a short period of time. From 60 to 80, from 80 to 100. And now we're in 100. For a long time now, we have been carrying 100. And if you can see the margin now, from 300 to 400, 500, 600, 800, now 900, now even 1,000 and above. And you are still carrying maybe 100 naira. How do you survive the business? You can't survive it. That is what led to most of this increment that we are talking of.
Okay, so sir, in essence, what you're trying to say now is that students should expect higher fare because the prices are still heading towards the roof.
Yes, that is just the truth of the matter. That is the truth of the matter. Students have to try to see reasons why most times this price will continue to go up. But immediately, if government can do something about it, like what I heard yesterday on news, that maybe Dangote refinery we start production, we start supplying to the market. But only Dangote refinery cannot feed the nation. So until this problem is fixed, transport fare will continue to be up. So as long as we continue to buy the fuel at a high price and we want to survive the business, we must also add to the transport so that we can sustain the business, because if they don't charge, they don't add money, they can't survive that business.
Okay, sir. Sorry to cut you short, sir.
All right.
Let's talk about the issue of keke not being on campus.
Okay.
Within 24 hours after the announcements, your union proceeded on strike. What caused the strike and for how long will the strike last?
Okay, thank you very much. The keke people are not on strike. Let me first correct that impression. After the 1 week of proceeding, we come together and said, for this course of proceeding, we will add a little bit because we are on holiday. So it's only few keke you will see on campus because of this holiday period. Most of them has gone to their different routes. Some are in Warina, some are in Saple, just because they want to meet up with their balancing. So when the Bosiemi came on board, we also invite all of them, please, so this week we have enough customer on ground, and if you people are not around, we cannot attend to them. So all of them were saying, if it is a normal price, we will not come home. Do you understand? If it is a normal price, we will not come. And we look at it, it will not be wise. We know how it used to be for every Bosiemi, that people will be on ground, and at the end of the day, there will be no care for them. So we say, okay, let's come up a little bit with let's say 150. They say if it is 150, where they can manage for the now. So that was why we carry, and I told them this 150 we are carrying is just for this 1 week. After 1 week, we will fall back to the 100 naira. So after the Posiemi, I discovered that on Monday some of them were still carrying 150. So I called them on Tuesday morning. I have to address them so that it will not look as if some are maintaining 100 naira, some are still carrying 150. And you can confirm it the other day you came, yes, that the person that carried the money, whether he collect 100 naira, and maybe one also carried for 150.
Just like 150, but going back into 100.
Okay, so you see that. So everybody were trying to please himself. So it was when I addressed them that please, everybody have to maintain the 100 naira for the now. We are working on the price so that the price will come up, and we have been discussing with the student union government. So it was then they now said, okay, if that be the case, I don't think most of them, I don't think I'll be able to manage the 100 naira. That was why you see that keke are not on ground on campus.
Okay, sir, you were quoted that the fare will be increased to 200 naira. Isn't this true?
Okay, thank you. That is what is in our mind. If you ask me to balance up the equation, how much will be proper for me, I will tell you 200 naira. that will be fair enough for me. But we have to come into agreement. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We have to come into agreement. Although what we are really aspiring for is, if it is approved, is 250. Do you understand? It's 250.
It's okay,
So are we 150? Are you 100 in favor of 250?
That's too.
Yes, actually, we know. But I've just give you an example. We started carrying for 100 naira when a liter was 300, 250. Now 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, we did not add. Now 900. Today now I told you, once you leave here, go and confirm in that DELSU filling station, how much are you selling a liter of fuel? So you see the ratio now. So that is why if you want to increase, you discover that even 150 the business, or even survive the business, you get as a B. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So I want to believe, if I am your father and I'm doing this business keke work, I cannot pay my children's school fees, I cannot even feed my children, nobody will encourage me to continue with that business. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Why? Because I am not meeting up. At the end of the day, you spend much money to buy fuel. Then, because for example, now let's say I carry the keke now for Mr. John. Please take this keke, go and hustle. Any amount that you work for the day, take is your own. But return my keke. I will not provide fuel for you. Do you understand? We just give you the tricycle, for example. Go, and you must, before you can start the engine, you must put fuel. And at the end of the day, you buy fuel of 8,000 naira a day. You know, before you will work that 8,000 naira, before you start working your own money, it's not easy.
Yes.
So you discover that what you are putting in before you can make profit is very high. That is just the reason. So if you will ask, most of your cars now today now 500 they carry. Most of them now is because of the fuel. If not, before now they used to carry 300, some 400, but as of today now, most of them 500. So that is most of the reason why the price need to be increased. If this business we have to sustain it on campus.
Okay, sir. We'll be going on a short break. Do hang on with us and we'll be back very soon.
Do you wish to make your loved ones feel special on their graduation, birthday celebration, or marriage anniversaries? Introducing DELSU Echo Shoutout Special. This program is packaged to help you reach out to your family, friends, or just anyone dear to you. Hurry now to contact us via the phone number or email address showing on your screen.
Welcome to Social Spotlight, where we'll be diving into the sizzling world of social media like never before. It's a dynamic blend of trends, insights, and all things spicy in the social media world. Join us on this thrilling journey as we uncover the latest buzz, explore viral sensations, and give you some serious social media tips. Buckle up, because on Social Spotlight, we will be serving you hot trends and cool vibes that will keep you coming back for more. I'm Design, and I'm Blue.
Every second, news are breaking and events are unfolding. But all this happening take place at once and under unclear circumstances.
Hello there, thanks for joining us. Hey guys, this is Fanny from DELSU Echo. I am Ibrahim Stephanie. I'm Faith February.
At the interview, we do our best to clear your doubts and provide answers to all your questions, with the sole aim of helping you make informed decisions.
We started carrying for 100 naira when a liter was 300. Today now I told you, once you leave here, go and confirm in that DELSU filling station, how much are you selling a liter of fuel? If you ask me to balance up the equation, how much will be proper for me, I will tell you 200 naira.
Witness the unfiltered, unapologetic, and unforgettable conversations on The Interview, showing this Monday on DELSU Echo TV. The Interview, the ultimate test of integrity.
Welcome back. Thank you for hanging on.
Okay, sir. What plans do you have concerning the improvement of your transportation service of the students?
Okay. Like currently now, the truth of the matter is, if the price is not increased, you will see less keke on campus because everybody want to meet up. Today now, when I came, it was only few keke. The person that carry me now is among the few ones that is working. Are you getting me? Very few. And he was even complaining, Shema, please, you people should do something about this. If not, we can't survive this business. Because everybody want to go to where he can make his money. Do you understand? And most of our keke, if you go to Abraka Park now, you go Ekuna, you will see them facing that direction. Somebody told me, a woman selling granite told me, today now he enter from Eku to Abraka for 1,000 naira. And before now it used to be 700. That is what the woman said. Now in Obiaroko, the last price I know they are carrying is 700 naira. And before now it used to be 200 in Obiaroko Park to Obiaroko. So the plans we are having now, so that we can sustain this business, is to make sure the price come up, so that whoever that is doing the business at least can put a smile on his face and be able to take care of his immediate needs. Without that, the keke, you'll be seeing less keke on campus. The truth of the matter is, was the price come up, most of them, nobody will advise them, all of them will return. I told you now, some of them are worried now, just because they are on balance and take. They want to meet up with their balancing. Some of them are in Satle now, some of them are in Nugele now. You know that is a city and movement is regular. So by the time they hear that our price has been increased, so you will not even advise them. All of them will come and they will be on ground to attend to as many that want to access the keke.
Okay, so there will be no shortage of keke.
There will be no shortage at all.
And
there will be no
that shortage of keke, it's very important too, because when I'm coming to school in the morning,
as I speak to you right now, most times, let me give you an example. If you walk through Abraka, you know where they are selling plants. Those places sell wood.
Yes, sir.
You will see SUG keke position there, waiting so that they will carry wood. They know they will make more money there. If you see people coming from reserve where they buy cassava reserve, Bini Road, most of the keke that passes with cassava, you will see the Texas University, SUG. Why do they go to that place? They want to make more money so that they can balance up. So you see that at the end of the day, they will abandon the school work. They are supposed to be here, but because they know at the end of the day, after removing fuel, they will not make much money. They prefer going to where they make more money. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
That is why there is always shortage of keke. But by the time the price come up and everybody is happy, you will discover that keke will always be available 247 for as many that want to access the keke.
Alright, sir. Beyond making profits, you are supposed to offer services to students and the entire university community within the premises of social responsibility. Now, where does social responsibility to the students, to the university community come in respect of your operation?
Okay, thank you very much. If you can observe very well, I don't know whether we are here. Like, was it this year? Before we increased to 100 naira, where we still carrying 80 naira. To make the student happy, we carry for free. I don't know whether you are aware.
Okay, I think yes, I was
We carry for free.
Nobody carried me for
They said
free.
there was
Just for a specific time, not for the
From
full day.
morning to-
Okay.
You understand? So as many that we on ground for that period that we carry for free, they did not pay for keke. Then before Xmas last year, we also carry for free. That was 2 days to Xmas, 2 days or 3 days to Xmas. If you take note, we decorated the park with some ribbon. If you take note, our park was decorated with ribbon. Even former associate dean, he was aware, and even say I wish he was aware that we carry for free, we will have sent somebody to come and cover that shoe. So we still cover for carry for free, just to make sure we make our customer also happy. Sometimes you give back to the society, so that is our little way of showing our appreciation. And most times, sometimes when students, we discover that some students they are not too strong and they needed their attention to maybe medical center, we also carry most of those one free, just to drop them at the health center, then go back. Last week, security called me for one. I dropped the person at the health center. I said, don't worry, just take care of yourself. So most time too, we give back to the student in one way or the other.
Okay, alright, sir. Alright, thank you very much.
Has there been any feedback from passengers about the fare increase, and how are you addressing the concerns?
Okay, most time, when price go up like this, so will not be pleased, and the reason is probably they cannot afford it. And the truth of the matter is, life, all figures are not equal. There are some that have been saying, please make this keke available, even if it is 200, I will pay. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
But everybody will not tell you that one. That is how it is. In the school environment, there are people that will even come and say, I need a drop. There are keke on ground, but they still want to pay for a drop because they know they can afford it. Do you understand? Yes. And maybe the drop is 500 naira. They say, I need a drop. Do you understand? Yes. Instead of paying 100 naira per seat, they say, I need a drop. So life, generally, is not everybody that will welcome the increment. But there are some that will say, please, even if we understand, life generally is not fair. And please, make the keke, let the keke be available, provided I see keke enter. Even if it is 150, even if it is 200, I will pay. So it's like that. So you will see that we have different categories of persons. So we don't welcome the idea. They don't want to hear that we want to increase price. But so we say, no, provided I get the vehicle to enter, please. Do you understand? So that is just like that.
Yes, sir. So what are your final words to your passengers and the entire university community?
Okay, I will say it's not really easy. Life itself is not fair. Then I want to say that everybody should try and understand that the problem on ground is a general problem. It's not caused by anybody, so nobody is to be blamed. But I want to appeal to our students. I want to appeal to the university community that please, they should see reasons and also bear with the transporter, the keke rider, so that both of us can all be happy together. Because if you come tomorrow, if I agree to carry for a lesser price, and you come tomorrow and you see that I cannot maintain the vehicle or sustain the business, you will not see tomorrow. You will not see me tomorrow to enter. That is exactly what is happening now. Most of them, they are ready to work, but they want to make more money. That is why some of them are going to different places now where they can make more money for the day to meet up with their daily needs. If not, you will see keke like so. When I came now, I saw about 4 keke. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
A small gate. I say, how far? How na the cope? Say, no easy. Chairman, see how much I bought fuel. I say, you don't need to tell me I bought this morning. And when I just bear for the now, I know the price will come up. So I was encouraging them. So please, everybody should bear and understand that something is not coming from our end. And the truth of the matter is, the increment has been overdue. Do you understand? Look at where we are coming from. So we have beer to the extent we can no longer beer. If not, some of us will pull out of the business. That is just the simple truth. If we continue with the old price, we'll pull out of the business, because some of us, when things are like this, so many other ideas will be coming.
Yes.
Yeah. So many other ideas. Let me leave this. I cannot take care of myself with this business. Let me divert to another direction. So, and today now, most of most of our workers, like what I told you, some have moved out of the town just to make sure they want to balance up, because most of them are on higher purchase. Some are driving for wetland, some are driving for macro, some driving for individuals, and they must meet up with their balancing on weekly basis. So now we are on holiday, and there are no more passengers on ground, and after buying fuel you say carrying 100 naira. It doesn't make sense. So everybody should try and understand. We appeal to everybody. They should be patient, and the keke rider too, they have also tried their best to see how they can manage the situation. And of a truth, the thing is not funny anymore any longer. I must tell you the truth, it's no longer funny with us. So thank you very much.
Alright, thank you very much, sir, for honoring our invites. We really hope and we wish you luck in the next episode.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you very much.
God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, so
Thanks
this
for having
is the end of this episode. We hope you come back next week, same time. I remain Ifyafia Oreva.
And I'm a beautiful host, Karis. Bye.
I'm also beautiful.
Thank you very much. God bless you.